Imagine this: a quiet country house in the middle of the night, a respectable Victorian family fast asleep. Then, by morning, their little boy is gone. This is the chilling true story of the murder at Road Hill House, one of the most shocking and talked about crimes in all of Victorian Britain. It happened on the night of the 29th of June, 1860, at Road Hill House, a grand home in Wiltshire. 3-year-old Francis Saville Kent, everyone called him Four, was taken straight from his cot while the whole household slept. The next morning, the servants were in total panic. After hours of searching, they made a horrific discovery. Little Francis was found stuffed down the hole of the outdoor privy, the servants' outhouse. His throat had been slashed so savagely, his head was nearly severed. He was still wrapped in his blanket. At first, everyone blamed the nursemaid, Elizabeth Goff. She'd been sleeping right next to the children. But Scotland Yard sent one of their sharpest detectives, Inspector Jonathan "Jack" Wiltshire. Wiltshire took one look and knew the killer was inside the house. He zeroed in on 16-year-old Constance Kent, Francis's half-sister from the father's first marriage. There was bad blood in that family, jealousy, stepmother tensions, the lot. The key clue? Constance's nightdress had mysteriously vanished from the laundry. Wiltshire was convinced it was covered in blood and had been destroyed. He arrested her. But that's when everything exploded. The newspapers and the public turned on Wiltshire like a pack of wolves. How dare this detective accuse a young lady from a good family? They called him cruel, incompetent, a bully. The case collapsed at the magistrate's hearing, and Constance walked free. Wiltshire's reputation was left in ruins. 5 years passed. Then, in 1865, Constance, now 21 and living quietly in a religious house, shocked the entire country. She walked into court and confessed. She admitted she alone had crept into the nursery, taken her little half-brother, and murdered him that night. The case that once humiliated Scotland Yard was finally solved, but only after a young woman's guilty conscience finally caught up with her. A child murdered in his own home, and a family secret so dark it tore Victorian society apart. What do you reckon really happened that night at Road Hill House? Was Constance acting alone? Or was there more to this twisted family drama? Drop your theories below and tell me if you want the next Victorian true crime story.